We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Chris Beck, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Tim Beckham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 1, Tim Beckham.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Popped up. Abreu is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. He's got to hurry. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Looking at his stats, bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Cashner, or just Cash for short. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. Number 10 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, number 18. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready now for Baltimore, Chris Davis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And it's 0-2 to Schoop. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thompson's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 6, Adam Jones.
At the plate, Adam Jones. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Pitch is popped up. Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Stepping up now, Trace Thompson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Valencia is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Matt Davidson. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Valencia on at first. Nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
On to first, and Alvarez is hit into a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Caleb Joseph. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, Adam Engel. He went deep in the contest last night.
Center fielder, Adam Engel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In his career, Sanchez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-1 home. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double. Pretty he's getting him over.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And this one's in the dirt. Engel at second with 2 down. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Cashner pauses. Here it is on 2-0. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On the ground to the right side. Moncada gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready for another chance. Manny Machado 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 18. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Number 18.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini moves over, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So striding forward now, Trace Thompson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cashner sets his sights. First pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Lifted into center field. Scope over to his right, and the inning is over. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thompson's under it. He's got it one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Anderson has a play. 2 gone. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Scope leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. Information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our...
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Davidson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Davidson brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the White Sox leaders in that category, he currently sits third on the team. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. A runner at second, nobody out. And that misses 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and one strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, two strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch very weakly on the ground. Cashner pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They lead it 1-0. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard but foul. This is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first down.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Sometimes you got to tip your caps. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Count even now at 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 now. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3:30 sign near the bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage. 1 run is scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Aaron Hummer.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Abreu is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Danny Valencia.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Valencia is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Line drive to center field. Engel is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Baltimore's out in front, 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner. First pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Mancini has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Ready once again, Jose Abreu. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Valencia sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 18.
Striding in once again, number 18. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another shot now, Pedro Alvarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Pedro Alvarez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side, right to Sanchez. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Flying toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about.
Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the White Sox 1. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Trace Thompson.
Ready now for the White Sox. Trace Thompson, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Davidson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Davidson. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Cashner gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Chris Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Thompson's under it. 1 out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Schoop. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Adam Jones comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Thompson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Danny Valencia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. They're up 5-1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Machado is there for it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Schoop. And that's the 2nd out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They're down 5-1. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball on the show. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pedro Alvarez. He'll try and lead things start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's too high, ball two. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pedro Alvarez becomes the first out in the ninth inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Beckham. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2-2 count.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Richard Bryant.
Jose Abreu will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
To short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The O's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Kashner with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show, and for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street Station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.